So okay, now so let's get started. What do we have? We have a pink background, a purple background. Can we see? Can we see my screen, please?
Yes,
Sorry.
yes, we can see.
Okay. So now this is the first thing. This background. So we draw that and give it our color. We have it here. Also we click. So that one is done. There was next thing. This guy, this and this. We have it here already. Let's just copy them. Then put them here. Now, what's the difference? This one they are in white. They are white colors. See, they are in white color. Let's just change this to white and this to white. Let's change it to white. So what's this? White. So are we getting there? Yes, we are. So the next thing is let me on our grid line. 1 minute. Where is- So what's the next thing is October. Let's write it out. October 20. So what do they have? They have an arrow pointing down. So now let's give this a style just to make sure it looks alike. Let's increase the font. We have the font here already. So 1 minute. No, 18. Let's try 20. Yeah. So let's leave it like this. Then what else do we need? We need an arrow. We need an arrow down, right? So let's just we know where we used to get our icon from, so we just go there and copy our icon. But let me for today I'm using material design icon. So 1 minute arrow. So we have this here. So the arrow is curved. No, let's say 4. No, let's say 8. Yeah. So it's a very light. So can we all mute ourselves, please? So so can we see?
Sorry,
So
please, Felix, help Gideon to mute some mic.
I'm not the host.
I've
So
done that already. I've done that.
okay. So who is talking? Please, can we mute this person, please? Okay. So sorry.
How did we get this live?
We did it last week now. Here. What do you say?
Okay, okay, okay.
No, no, talk. Do you understand? Do you get it?
Under the layout, I've seen it.
Okay, okay. So now let's continue where we stopped. Control G, Command G. So now what is what's the next step? The next step is this guy, right? So let's just draw that one outside. We can put it inside a frame. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. My network went off for a minute. Sorry.
Okay.
That is that a drop down beside that October 2023?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you get that from the icons this thing?
Yes, it's there. I don't want to swipe there because my Chrome is not working. I don't know what,
Okay.
yeah, so it's
All right.
there. It's there. Don't worry,
Okay.
it's there. Trust me. Just
Okay.
type
All
arrow.
right.
Just type arrow, you see there.
Okay.
Yeah. So this guy is white and what else again? we have a curved edge. So let's see if we get the edge right. Let's try 10. 10 is too small. Let's try 15. I think 15 is good. So now we need to measure it to be sure it's 4. The 4 this thing can occupy the section. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to give it proper spacing. Let's give it 8 spacing. Um, yeah. So now we can bring it down a bit. We can bring it down a bit. So we have we want to write text inside 09 09. Let's see. Now, so we need to reduce this font a bit to what? Let's try 14. Okay, let's try 14. Let's put it into the middle. Then this is a little bit bolder than the text. If you can see, the numbers, the data are actually bolder. So let's give it a bolder text. Mm, let's try this. Will this work? Yeah, we can manage this. Yeah, we can manage this. Let me know the number of this will be 8. Center. Now let me show you something. Do you see this guy and this guy? This 9 and date. Look at this. Do you know that this is right left alignment? This is middle alignment, and this is center. This is left right alignment. Now, in situation where your text is in the middle, and you might need to change them subsequently, the best thing for you to do is put that particular text into center alignment. I will tell you why. I will show you why now. So now we have this guy already. Let's make this a little bit. Let me check this on my phone. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. So I'm trying to check what we are doing on my phone just to make sure we have the proper calculation. So now let's make this a little bit bigger. It's too small. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's use 18, and this should be around. This should be around. Let's use. Okay. No, this is big. 16. Okay. So now, can we hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So now, the next thing we have to do is duplicate this guy. There's something I want to tell you before. I want to teach people components. Components. I think we might get there today, hopefully. What's the time now? Yeah, we might get there today, hopefully. So now, we need to duplicate this guy to other section. So we make our distance to be 8. So that we can have even numbers. So now look at this.
Sorry,
If
I think the shapes are a bit inside.
sorry,
Like it's too close to the edge. If you look at the example we are following.
oh okay, thank you very much. So now what do? We adjust it back to well, do you know why? Let me show you
The grid
something.
line.
The grid line. See, look at this. See what they are following. Do you see this?
Yes, yeah, yes, I can see.
So what are we also following? We're also following our grid line. So that does not really matter. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, this is what we are following. This is our grid line.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for that. But I don't think we need it for now. You guys. Yeah. So now Look at this. We have what? We want to change the numbers 10, 11, 12. Now, let me show you the difference. Do you see that this is in the middle, right? Middle alignment. Let's just change it. 10. This 11, 10, 12. Now, let's assume this guy, they are left alignment. Let me put it left alignment. See what will happen. Um, okay, this might not show the example. Don't worry, I'll show it somewhere else. This might not show the example. I just want to show you the difference between left alignment and right alignment. Um, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So now look at this. They change this to white. They change this to white. Let's just change the text to white. And these guys are like grays. Let's use this, yeah. So now the saturation. Look at this color. Look at this. I don't know. Look at this color. This that this is like pure white, but this is like um a little bit saturated. Not saturation. They reduce the opacity. Opacity is like when you want to tone a color down. Let me show you. You come to here. Look at this. This line. Bring it down. Can we see? Can we see? That's what they
Yeah.
did. So they just brought it down a little bit.
Mm,
Do you see that? So that's just like I don't know if you can remember this from our last class when you
yeah.
reduce the opacity with 80, 90, 80, 70, 60, down, down, down like that. So for the sake of this, let's just change it to like let's put it at maybe 30, 30 degrees. Put it at 30 degrees. 30 degrees. So are we good? Anybody have?
So,
Okay.
please, before you move on,
Okay.
this is similar to the last class where
Yes.
we have that baby pink and then the small rectangle here. Is it the same thing?
Sorry, come again. Where's that?
This
Do you
baby
mean
pink,
here?
yeah, the rectangle, yeah, that place and the
Yes, yes,
rectangle on
yes,
top. Is
yeah,
also the same thing here?
exactly, exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
So now the next section that we have is this guy. So what do? We draw a frame. The reason why we can also actually use a rectangle to do that, but the best thing is for us to just use frame. Frame will just make you easy because it clips everything you need. It clips it in just once and for all. Everything you have inside the bracket, it clips it in easy. So give it a white background. So now look at this. Let me bring this. Sorry, let me bring this up. It's in the shell there. Hold on. Um. Okay. Control G. Let me bring it up. So this will go down under. Now I've talked about this before. The next thing that we have to do here, I don't know if you remember, if you want to give it a, when we want to give this guy a radius by the edge, we just put it the figures here once and for all, the corners. But this guy, this rectangle, it has only in two side. Forget about this lower one. Forget about it. They don't put that at first. So let's just put it at the edge here. So now look at this. This independent corner. When you click, can we see? Look at. Let me see if I can. There's a way I can zoom my screen. There's no way. Let me see. 1 minute. No, there's no way I can do that. So I don't know if you can see these numbers. This.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. When you click this, that means you are talking about this angle. When you click the next one, can you see it's changing?
Mm-hmm.
This is talking about this. When you click this, it's talking about this side. I don't know if you see the changes in these corners. When you click this will change. Can you see it's talking about this corner? Do we understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we need just this and this. So we are talking about this. Let's give this 50. Work. I think that's too much. Let's use 14. And the next one also we use 40. Yeah. We're getting there. Yeah, we are. So what's the next thing is we write our text, which is task. Task. I don't know if it's inside. Okay. So let's increase the font a bit. No, I think that's fine. So let's just copy this our more guy. Just copy it. Yeah. Bam. So we have yeah. So what else again? So we have this. I think we have this before. Yeah, here they are. So let's just copy these guys once and for all. Mm, let's just copy these guys. Let's bring them here. Are we permitted to do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what next again? We have two. So we might have more of these because uh, this screen might be maybe something around maybe iPhone 8. As you can see, maybe this guy was done
You didn't
20.
duplicate it.
Sorry,
How did you duplicate that the tracks?
just copy. Sorry, do you mean this and this?
Uh, yes, yes.
Copy, Control C, Control V, or you can do it on your mouse. But there's no way I can explain how I duplicate it on your mouse. So you can check it online. So you can just okay. When you click, let me just see if you can get it. When you click what you have, when you are dragging it down, press on Mac, just press Command. Is it Command Option? Sorry, press Option, press it down. It will duplicate it automatically. Or you can easily press Command Control C and V, paste it. That's all. Get right?
So you said for Mac, what of for Windows?
I think what is option on Windows?
The option is shift off.
Okay, shift. No, that's not even shift. Now
Shift.
No, it is
Alt,
Alt.
It's
Alt. Yeah,
alt
Alt,
and move. Yes, alt.
Alt. So just press down when you are trying to move it. When you are sorry, when you are trying to move, as you are moving, just press down Alt. On Mac, press Option.
Okay.
You still your mouse, then you release it. That's all. It might be hard. Just Command C and V, Control C and V. Then you are good to go. So now let's do these two here, these guys and this line. Yeah, that's very simple. Should I leave you to that? Can you do that? I'm almost done with everything. Just okay. I will leave that to you.
I didn't hear that. Can you us?
Sorry,
Yes, please.
I can't hear you. What did you say, please? Sorry, can you hear me?
We can hear you, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I asked the question. I said, should I leave this to you, like this line, this guy, add this, then add this line. It's very simple. Just ungroup this guy. Let me explain how
Yes,
you do
sir.
it. Just ungroup this guy, draw a circle, a very small circle. Go to where we have icon. Time, type maybe clock or time. You will see something like this. Copy it, paste it inside, change the color, and also just come to this. Come here, draw a line. Draw a line. There's a way you can give it a dotted line.
Okay.
Yes,
26.
you can. I won't tell you that. Okay, let me see because I just want you to do some things on your own, but you can check it on Google, YouTube rather. So it's easy. Do you see this straight line here? Click. Look at this. We have solid line now. This is solid. Let me zoom it out. We have solid line now, but when you click down, you have it dotted. Can we see? So you can change it to maybe it depends on how you want the line to be, how the distance. So let's say 10. Can we see this? Let me change it.
Yes,
Let me change this. So let's say you want it to be 2. So that there's difference between the spacing. This is 10, this is 2. So just put it here. I won't finish it. I won't finish this. So just do this, add this line. That's all. And change it. Okay, let me just change this once and for all. Then return this guy back to where it should be. What's the color again? Let me check. 1 minute, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah. So that's about that. So the last thing we are going to do is I want us to do three. I want us to have 3 different designs for different section. So I want us to design this guy for our profile. This something like this for our profile page. Can we do that?
the whole thing,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, everything. Let me do it. Don't worry. Let's do it. Let's do it together. I might not finish it, but you can do that. You can complete it on your own. Uh, so we are deleting all this. Am I right? Accept this. Done. So now, um, I need to get out a picture of. Let me check. What can we use? Opera. What can we use? Portrait.
Just do it too.
Sorry. Okay. Uh, which one should we use? 1 minute. Let's use this anti. These are this. These people don't see shaky from my hand. Let's use this. This looks small. What about this? No. Let's use this. Let's just copy image. Then let's paste it. Yeah. So what do? We move this inside. Can we see?
Yes, sir. Is this the only way to do it? How about drawing a frame and then filling it with picture?
You
Will that
can.
also work?
Yeah, it
Which
will
is
work.
better?
It will work. It will work.
Okay.
Yeah, it will work. So now look at this. We have this here, which is fine. Now, there's one other thing I want you to consider. Look at this design very well. Can you see it has something like a dark shadow under? Can we see? Look at this.
Sorry, I have a quick question before
Okay.
you go ahead.
Okay.
You
What's that?
see, I when I was fitting the pictures
Mm-hmm.
with the assignment, I
Mm-hmm.
noticed that when I clicked a particular frame
Uh-huh.
and I changed it, just like where you changed from fill from color to image,
Uh-huh.
and I brought in the image. I had a difficulty. Maybe
Fi-
some of the image was too much to the person was too much to the left or right. I wanted to move the picture
okay. Let me
to
tell you.
centralize,
Let me tell
but
you.
if I move it, the whole frame
I
was
get.
moving.
I get. Let's quickly do that. So now, from our last assignment, right? We have a cycle like this, right? So we
Yes,
want to fit in a picture inside this cycle. So you remember
yes,
we've copied the picture already. So let's just paste this, Control V inside. Can we see? Unfortunately, this fits in perfectly. Unfortunately, most times, sometimes it might not. What you do is, do you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this? Do you see this image? As you, if you
yes.
can
I
check
can
it very
see it.
well, you can see it's the same image. When you click, look at this. We have fill. Come to crop. You see, you can easily move the picture. Can you see it? Do you see that?
Yeah.
You can easily move the picture. And when you're done, you click outside.
After I already clicked view, the whole
So
thing was now like it was cropping the circle together with the picture. It's
no,
like
no,
maybe
no. It depends on the
it's
angle you
saying
pick it
in a
from.
way.
It depends on the angle you pick it from. When you click, come to crop. Crop. Don't forget that. Click crop. Then it will show something like this. So if you pick it from here, look at this angle. Do you see this? This is what is happening. Abi, this one, Abi. See, if you,
Yeah, that one was kind of like happening when I
aha, it's
scroll.
because you are tampering with this guy itself. Do you see that there is a bracket? Don't do anything inside this bracket. If you want to adjust it from outside. Can you see? You can see that this is the frame. Do you see the frame of this picture
Yes.
itself? You get. Don't tamper with this arrow, this one, except you want to drag from inside.
Okay, I should not touch the blue.
No, no, don't touch that. Except you want to adjust the blue itself. Except you want to adjust this
I
cycle.
see.
Is
Okay,
this?
I think that was the
Yeah,
misconception.
yeah. So that's it. Sorry for sorry for diversion. So now, what else do we
So,
have?
sir,
Okay,
I also have a question. So, when
okay.
I was trying to fill in my image into
Mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm,
circle,
mm-hmm,
um, so when I go through this file section,
mm-hmm,
this file,
mm-hmm.
and I say I want to, like, there's a, I don't know what it's called. There's something that says bring image or something
Yes,
like
that
that.
one will work. That one will
Yeah,
work.
yeah, that's the thing. So when I go to my browser and select the image,
Mm-hmm,
so when I come back to highlight on the circle,
mm-hmm.
it just disappears. Nothing shows, nothing.
Yes,
So
it's
I had
possible.
to go through
It's
the
possible.
trouble of
That
going to this
that that
field.
happens sometimes.
Okay.
The solution to that, right, is that I think that's what happened to me today. Sometimes you paste picture inside, nothing will show.
Nothing will show,
You get.
yes.
The best
Yes.
thing is just bring that picture inside your canvas. For example, like this guy, right click, come to copy as or paste as. Do you see this?
Okay.
Copy properties. Click it, then paste. It never fails. It works 100%. It
Okay.
it will never fail. Okay. So
Okay.
let's move faster. So now, any other question will come after our class. So what do we have next? We have this black flare that goes up a little bit. So what do? We just draw a rectangle here. Then what do? Normally it should be a black, but a black they don't use only black here. They use something called linear. People that have understanding of design or those that are in architecture, they will understand this. Or people that have done.
Sorry, you were talking about
Very
the
much so, very
background
much so, very much so. Yeah.
So what do you say? Someone say something.
color.
What do you say?
You were talking about the background color before the dimension.
Before I don't understand.
The background color,
Okay.
like the background of the frame at the edges.
Do you mean this?
No, the
That's what
original.
is working now. The shadows you are
Yeah, that's
talking
that's what I'm
about.
doing now. I'm
That's what
talking.
is
I'm talking
trying
about
to
the
do.
shadow now. I'm doing the shadow now. Yeah. So now look at. Do you see this? It's pure black, but this is not the best approach to do that. You come here. Normally we are on solid color now because this is solid. Everything is pure solid color. You can change the color to anything you get. But now we need the particular portion to be lighter and that portion to be darker. You come to solid, click linear. You can do this in two ways. This is like the upper part is lighter, the lower part is darker. Best is just rotate this guy, rotate it. I don't know if you can see it's looking alike. Do you see that? That is sample one.
Come again. Come
Yeah,
again.
I'll come
Repeat
again.
it.
I'll come again. Don't worry, I'll come again. I'll come again. Now, look at this. It's on solid now. Come here.
Please, sir.
Yeah.
How did you cut out the down parts that I want to give shadow?
No,
That down
no,
part
no,
that
no. I don't cut
want to
anything. I
give
just
shadow. How
play.
did you
I
cut
just
it
play
out?
something on it. I don't cut it. See?
Okay, you clicked on frame and
No,
then
no, no. It's not a frame. Just a square. Not a frame.
Rectangle.
It's not a frame. Just a rectangle. That's all. So you come here. You click linear. You understand? Now this stand for this darker section. This stand for this lighter section. So what you want to do is you want this place to be lighter. You understand? So let's just make it like okay. Let us go through that straight. Anywhere you see that is darker, normally this design is darker below. So and this upper part is darker. Let's just rotate it. Sorry, it's hard. Sorry, like this. That will work. Or you change the figures. This is the way it will come normally. You get. You can easily bring this guy, alternate them. Do you see that? Let me start again. Are you with me? We have this in solid. Just click linear. Do you see that normally from our design, the lower part is darker, the upper part is lighter. But this is the other way around. This is darker, this is lighter. We want this to come up and this one to come down. Just move this to this side, move this to this side. Do we understand? Does it look like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that simple. So what the next thing we have to do is we have to draw another frame like this. So let's just copy this frame. No, let's draw another one. Who's calling me? Nelson Babu. Let's just copy this frame and let's put it here. So what else again? What else again? Let's give it a color. Where is it? Am I doing right? Hold on. So we group this guy. Sorry, do you know sometimes there are some things you need to group some things together. You understand? So that if you want to move them, you can move them together as one. Look at this. This. It does not make sense. I want to move them down a little bit and not start doing one after the other. No. Just click, you press you click one, press shift, click the others, then you press Ctrl G. You group it, then you can easily move them around all together. So we understand. So now I group this background and this guy together. Let's see. Ctrl G. Yes, I group that together. So now the next thing is what do we have for next thing is this section. Down. Let's draw a frame. So let's give the frame white. So same thing we did before. What do we have here? 40. So here we will have 40, 40 by 40. So let's come up a bit. Let's move this sister up a little bit. So will this work? Let's see. Mm, there are two ways to this. If it's pictures, either you automatically, let's just make the face bolder. Let's just leave it like this. Let's make the face bolder. Then move this downward. So what else again? We have this text. I won't write that for now because of time. Um, let's use. So you can fill in that text when you're free. There's something I use to get all these texts out. These texts are just what's it called? They are just dummy text, dummy variable, dummy text. It's called Lauren Ipson. We call them plugin. They just give you dummy text to fill in a particular space. For now, I said I don't want to write this thing, so I just put these three lines here also, so that we can just fill that particular space. So let's just have this like this. What else again? This, right? So we have this like this. It's a frame. So we don't want to move outside the color that we have. So let's just pick this for that. So let's give it a curve at the edge. What's the curve? Let's give it like maybe 20. The 20 work, yeah, 20 is perfect. So and they have a circle. They have a circle in it. Yeah. Okay. Let me just type this. On to join us to get daily useful finance information. Okay, so we're good. So now what's the next thing is I want to make this double line. You can do it in two ways. It's either you press enter to break it into two, or you just you adjust this line by the edge like this. Those are the two ways you can go by that. So let's just move this in here. So now look at this. Most times this line does not really sync with each other, but I'll do it in a better way. So we have this guy. Let's just move this a little bit. Let's give it right alignment, and let's move this a little bit. Should we do this? It's not bad. Let's leave it like this. Wait, come to join us and get daily useful financial information today. So let's try and move this forward a bit. Use work. Okay. No. Yeah. So what's the color of this? White, right? Yeah, white. So now look at this. Can we see that we are trying to imitate this guy? The line spacing is a little bit more, but there's nothing we can do because we put it inside what's it called? Inside style guide. But if you want to do that, just break that, then you just bring it down a bit. I don't know if you see the changes that is happening. Do you see it?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So let's find what's it called? What else again? There's a you put that, you do that one later. So what else do we have? Capital letter, George. So, mm, 20, not that much. Let's try 14. Okay, this will work. This will work. So, what else do we have to do? So, we need to create a frame again, like just like this. Do you remember this? This, yeah. So,
Yeah.
just like that. The way we created this is the same thing we are creating that. So, let me just borrow this guy. Let me just borrow it here. Just borrowing over Lego. So let's just put this guy here and will this work? No, no, let me delete it. I'm not borrowing it. So I'll just draw the rectangle there. When we get to we fill it in. That's assignment number 2. Let's give it 8. That's small. Let's do 15. So 1, 2, 3. So so we have that. Now this is something the next thing is we're done with that. We need to move this to this. We're on profile page, and this you go back to this. three. Yeah. So now, uh, I forgot to mention something in our last class.
Sorry, please.
Okay.
Sorry, I noticed one thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the background I was talking about the other time is not the one you worked on. I noticed that the frame of the normal design is not covering the whole space. There are spaces in between
Where is that?
the edge. Like the main image that we have designing, the
Okay.
one we are copying.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Do you
the
mean
frame
this?
is not covering. No,
Which
the
one?
original one,
Okay,
the
this.
one that has the guy.
Okay.
Yes,
So
it's
what?
not covering the whole what's it called?
Is it the
It's
gray
not covering
part,
the whole
the
frame.
outer gray part?
Okay, you mean it's not as full as this, right?
Yes, our own is covering the whole
Let
frame.
me tell you why. It's because we are using a portrait. Okay, let me look for. We have to look for a picture that is uh pose. We have to look for a picture that is maybe posture or something.
I don't think that's what she's. I don't think
But
that's what
That's
she's
what she's
saying
that's
though.
talking
not
about.
what I'm saying.
Sorry.
That's, that's not what
That's
she's
not
saying.
what
That's
I'm
not what she's
saying.
Okay,
saying.
what are you talking about?
Can I try and explain?
Okay, please.
Someone should
So if you look at this one we are working with,
Yeah.
it's looking like there are two backgrounds, one on the outer part, then the second one that has the curved part, the other gray part. Do you understand?
Come on.
It's looking like two. So when you highlight it, see where the whole blue
Oh,
stuff is.
oh, no,
So
no,
that's what
no,
she's
no,
talking
no, no,
about.
no,
That
no,
one and
no,
then the
no. Let me tell
curved
you.
part.
Okay, let me show you.
Am I right?
Yeah. Let me show you the full design. Let me show you something. Let me show you what you don't see. Can you see? Can you see now? Are you talking about this outer part, right?
Christiana.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's just a background. So I'm trying to
okay.
hide this other part. That's why it looks like a background. Do you understand? Yeah, it's just I'm just trying to. I want us to focus on what we are designing, so that's why I crop that one out. Just the background, so it's feel everywhere. Yeah.
Alright.
Excuse me, sir. Teach
Okay.
us how to bring it into Figma, because that was the one I was trying to
Bring
replicate.
bring what?
I had to keep going out and coming back.
Bring what?
You know this design now
Uh-huh.
that you have.
Uh-huh.
You didn't get it from Figma. Maybe it's from Behance or
Yes,
Dreamweaver.
now it's simple.
Yeah.
It's as if you are copying picture inside now.
Yeah. So okay, we'll just do copy and paste.
Just copy and paste. That's all.
Okay.
Just copy and paste. It's just it's a JPEG picture.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a JPEG picture. No, nothing special. So this empty space, you fill it in yourself. You get just from our last time, same thing. So now there's something I forget to make mention of. Let me just copy it. Just hold on 1 minute. Uh, remix. Let me just copy this guy. Mm, Um, 24, 3.
Sorry, did you just flip those two icons?
Yeah.
What did you do to
Oh,
flip them?
don't worry, I'm coming. Just need some minutes. Hold on. So this is it. If you have two, maybe anything, any object, anything, frame, anything in Figma that is side by side, you get just align them together. Do you see this circle in between? Just move it. Even if it's three, if it's four,
Okay,
if it's
okay.
10, if it's like this, in as much they have the same spacing. Can you see this? They're on the
Okay.
same line.
Yes,
You
I can
get,
see it.
but if okay, 1 minute. If the spacing is different, you won't see it. Oh. See, the spacing are
Okay.
so just align
So
it
you
first,
probably have to align it first.
tidy it up. When you tidy it up, it will show. Can you see? You can easily move it in between. Can you see that they're
Yes.
responding?
Yeah.
They respond automatically.
Yes.
So that is that simple. So
Okay, thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. So now this is what I want to do. Sorry. So this is what I want to do. 1 minute. Okay. Let me just leave. Normally I should put this inside a frame, but we've passed that. Let's do what we want to do. It is what it is. Um, okay. Now what do we have? We have three section. We don't have this analytics, but let's just find something there. Let's find something there so that we can have a full this thing. I'm not designing anything on this page, but let's just try and find something to represent analytics. So let's say we have bar charts, something. So I want us to get to prototyping of mobile app today. So that's what I'm trying to study this up. So as you can see, we have okay. Let me color this guy. Yeah. So this is just an example of analytics, nothing serious. Just trying to show us something. So that's why I'm just doing this rough sketch. So let's assume this is for analytics. Yeah. So this is just an example, you guys. So let's say we have text, we have number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So let's say we have A, A, B, C, D. Hmm. So this is just an example of a chart. Just doing something rough to depict a chart. So let's just put this as a sample. You understand? So now I don't know if you notice. Sorry, I don't know how many of us use maybe Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anyone. Do you know on the lower bar something like this? They have different icon. When you click any of those, you will switch to those section, right? Now I want to teach us how to do that. Okay. Now, this is where when should we close? Ah.
3 hours.
No, that would be too much. That would be too
No,
much.
I'm just making fun. The moment somebody that wants to do 3 hours.
That would be
So
too
that's
much.
actually fun. I didn't even feel it.
That would be too much.
Right.
That would be too much. Okay, you know what? Let me just please. Normally we should be done by now. We should be taking questions now. But please, just give me 20 minutes. Let me explain prototyping for you.
So you can take 1 hour.
No. I will let's respect everybody's time.
Nibo.
So now look at this. Just give me 30 minutes. Let me explain what is called prototyping and component for you. Prototyping and component. Now, what is a component? Component is called component is just in a simple. I don't want to use big grammar. Component is reusable item or something that is reusable that you create that is very very reusable. What do I mean? It's very simple. Just remind it's something that you create that is reusable. Now look at this. We have I'm looking for an example. Okay, let me just copy this guy. Now this guy. Now look at this. This guy, the way it is, right? We want to create a component for it. What does that mean? What that means is this guy will become the mother. Anything that we copy, if we duplicate this duplicate will become a child. Do we understand? Now, let me start with this. Let's click. For example, we want to make this guy a component. When you click this guy, can we see my mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come up. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Look at this icon. Create component. Create component. Or let me check if you can right click. Right click. Um, there's no component here. Component. Okay, create component is also here. This is how you right click, but most time I always come up here. Here, components. Click components. You understand? Now that guy has become a component. Do you see that? Do you see that it has changed? Do you see? It has 4 arrows. Do you see this thing? Let me show you before and after. Do you see the way it is now? Just normal regular frame. But when you turn it to components, look at it to change. Okay, let me duplicate it. Let's turn this to a component. Do you see can we spot the difference?
I don't know, is it just me or like the screen, the stuff is not keeping up to the voice I'm hearing?
Sorry?
Like the
Okay, it's
like
like
the screen, the display is a bit
It's
slow
not
compared
syncing
to the
with the
voice.
video.
oh okay, it's
It's
like
not
it's
syncing, yes.
okay, it's
The
lagging.
video is lagging.
Oh sorry. So can we spot difference between these two frames?
Yes.
What's the difference?
The other one has
First one has a like
Yes.
a
Anytime you see on figure, anytime you see this, that means it's a component. Now let me tell you what component does. So now, for example, we have this is the model you get. For example, we use this in button, in drop down, we use it anywhere. You get it depends on if you maybe you want to use something like maybe 2 or 3 times. So for example, let's say we want to use this. Okay, now look at this instance. Look at this. We have 3 of this here, right? Now, this is the model component that we created. Let's duplicate this. Let's duplicate this. Let's duplicate it. Let's say we use this design in 4 places in our design. Then the owner of this project said, no, I don't. I just want this team in the design to be maybe just 2 people. So imagine you have this on page 8, you have this on page 20, you have this on page 22. You have to start looking for them one after the other so that you can remove just one person out of this. Or the owner of the project said, no, I don't want this text is too bold. Let it to be a little bit let's make it the same weight with this. You have to start look for example, this one is on page 8. Hold on. Let's say this one is on page 200. Just an instance. Let's say this one is on page 2. This is on page 88. and this is on page 19. What do you have to do? You have to start looking at each page one after the other so that you can make a correction. But Figma made it easy for us. Now, do you remember this is the first one we created? Then we created this all these small these other three out of they look alike. You might for you to spot the difference between them is just that this one has a frame rating and an arrow on it, because that is why anyone you see this type of something is called, it's like the parent component. Then this one are the child of it. You understand? Now, any changes you make to this guy will affect all these other three. Any changes. Just like the style guide we created the other time. So now let me give another example. So now they said change this icon or any changes that you want to make here, it will also definitely affect this. So now let's assume the first one I said is the owner of the project said they want just one person here. When you click delete, it will delete across every other places you duplicated it. Delete. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me return it. Now, let's say they say they don't want this app design. They want to change it to web design. Can you see? Can you see that?
Okay.
Any changes you made on the mother component, it will affect every other.
Sir?
It affect anything, even to the colors.
Sir?
Sorry, I said any changes you make to the parent component, it will affect the child component. Even to colors, you can change the color. It will change. Everything will change. Can we see? Everything will change. So that's the difference. That is what a component. Do you have any question about that before I proceed?
Yes, I
Yes,
have
I
a
understand.
question. I
Okay.
have a question.
Okay, okay.
So, which one becomes the parent component?
The
Do you
f-
decide?
the
Is it
first
the first?
no
The
no the first
first
one you
one.
created is automatically the parent.
Okay. At
Oh,
what instance do you have to do parent component
okay. Now
and
look at this. I should have done it here because I've not talked about that. So I don't. I should have done it here.
okay.
This particular guy. Actually, I've done it here, but because I've not talked about, so I don't want to disorganize the teaching. You understand? For example, this they have the same style. You
Okay.
understand? I can use it here. Look at this. Which other places? You can also use it here. I will teach you how to use it on the lower bars. You understand? On the um task bars. I'll teach you. I'll get there now. Now, for example, let's say you have this in different location. Let's say this is on this location. This is here. This is here in our design. You understand? Then you're able to spot one out of them. Look at this. If you change this guy, it won't change another zone. Nah, it won't do that. Because what is a child. I don't know if you get. Can you see that it's not changing?
Yeah.
These are still in their color. But if you change from this parent component, if you change color from this parent component, just watch. Can we see? It changes across board. Do you see that?
Okay.
Now, another thing I want you to know is, so for example, this is what you want to change, but you can't. You have maybe 1,000 design on your screen. You don't know where the parent component is, and that is the only place you can make changes. Look at this. Look at this guy. Do you see this? I don't know if you can remember. If you can remember, look at the parent component. Do you see that it has one, two, three, four rectangle, right? Inverted rectangle. Look at it here. So let's say you see this only, and you want the parent component. Just come here. Click this guy. It will take you back to the main component. When you click it, do you see? It brings you back here. Even if you're on page 200, if you see what you want to change and you are looking for the parent component or the main component, just click this. It will change. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Sorry, sir. But what if we have more than one parent component?
You can't for a particular design, it's just one that you have.
Oh, okay, sir.
You can also have component inside a component, no
Right.
problem. But that one
Okay,
is
sir. So I still have another question.
okay.
Please, can you scroll up to that part where, yes, this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one that has the 9, 10,
Yeah,
11,
yeah,
12.
yeah, yeah.
So if you make the 9,
Mm-hmm.
the parent component,
Mm-hmm.
and for instance, the client says doesn't want white there. But
Mhm.
what if you change the color there? Won't it affect the other ones? And if the client says
Okay,
10,
let me
11,
show
12,
you.
it's
Don't
fine.
worry, don't worry, don't worry. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. This is it, right? Hmm?
Yeah.
Now let's make this a component, right? But let's make this color. Sorry, 1 minute. So let's say we want to change numbers to, let's say, um, 10. I change it 11, 12, 13. You understand? Now look at this. See that what's it called? What you have here, they have lighter version of that color on the background. Do you see that?
Okay.
Now, so the client said, no, I don't want you to have this color, this bold, this font, this bold. Let it be the same weight with this. Just come and change it. Look at it all. Just check. See. Can you see? Everything will change automatically.
Yeah.
Even if you delete it, all of them will delete across board. So now, let's say they say blue. They want it in a blue, a bluer version of this, not baby pink. Let's say green. When you click green, it will change. Do you know why this does not change?
No.
Because you've altered it. Do you understand?
Mm.
Yeah, you know that this is not the color it is before now. This is the main color it was before. We altered it
Okay.
already.
Blackberry.
Okay.
I just throw my power bank here.
So I don't know if you understand. Let's go back to reset all changes. Let's see. So we reset back all the changes. So now that is what component does. You can read more about components. You can read more about it. What's the time now? Omo, we have 20 minutes more. So what else again?
Photo tech.
So now I want to let me just quickly do this. I want us to be able to switch from one one page to another page. So let's just listen. Just focus. Don't ask questions yet. Just focus. Just focus. Don't ask questions yet. Most times I make this 17. Mm, mm, mm. So do you see what I did here? I placed these lower guys, all these guys, and this. I placed it inside the frame. We can do that now. Can we?
Yes,
Just
you can.
just create a frame and put all these icon inside. You get. Now this icon, excuse me, this icon. I want to make it a component so that we can easily when we want to do the wireframing, it will be easier. Let me delete these ones. Let me delete it so that we want to have it in a frame in a component so that in case we want to use it. Now, look at this. So let me just bring this in here. Let me just copy and paste it inside everything. So now this one will be then this one will be short. This one will be profile. Yeah. Do you know it's still the same thing we did before, right? This
Yeah.
is this is the way we had it before. You get. So this is just the component aspect because I have to teach you that one first before we get to components. Now, let me teach you one beautiful thing about components. Now, see, do you see this guy? So, for example, on your mobile app, I don't know if you can open any app on your phone. You Facebook, Twitter, just open any app on your phone. Any app, Facebook, Twitter, Calorie just open it. When you open it, let me
I'm
know.
opening Twitter.
Okay, just open. So when you open it, right, I'm sure you can see something like this. The navigation bar, you can see there.
Yeah.
When you tap,
Yes.
it goes to another page. When you tap, it goes to another
Yes.
page. When you tap, and when you tap the beginning, it comes to the beginning. When you tap the first one, it comes back there. Now that's what we want to do now. Now, how do we do that? The best way to do that is okay. Now let me show you this. So I want to move. You know, this is second screen, right? the When you want to do that, this is we are on design screen. Look at my mouse. Can you see my mouse here? Can you see? On
Yes. Yes.
design, you come to prototype. Click prototype. So when you click prototype, that is when you start seeing arrows, circles. Do you see this circle on box? Do you see this? So now let's say this is our first page. This is our first page, right? When you click this guy, we want it to go to this. This is the page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you click this guy, where's the page? This, right? When you click this guy, this is the page, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the first step. Now let me show you. Let me show you what it does. You come to this. You come here. If you want to see what you've prototyped, just click play. It will show you. It's also done. It will load up. So now, do we see it? This is what we have. When you click, can we see?
Yeah.
So it's not moving anymore because what? On this screen, look at this screen. We only have prototype. We don't have any prototype on this. The prototype only works for the first page. Do you see? I don't know if you see understand what I'm trying to say.
You didn't do a prototype for it.
Sorry.
Please,
I
can
don't
you come again
understand.
to how you linked it? 'Cause I don't really understand.
Okay. Let me go back again. Now, before we're on design, when we do our design, you get or anything you want to do related to design, you do it on design. So now when you want to start linking your screen move from this page to this page, move from this page to this page, okay? You click prototype. Now, when you're on prototype, if you click anything, when I click this guy, can you see this plus icon? You see plus on every angle. Do you see? When I click inside, it shows. Can you see this line that is covering 1, 2, 3, 4? When I double click again, can you see it's for this home page alone, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you click this guy, you will have it also on every angle of it. So now, this is home page, right? I want to go from home page to this page. Let me
Okay.
go again. Do you see this plus icon? Click the plus icon, drag it to where you want it to move to. We want it to move to this page, right? You drop it.
Yes. Are you holding down any key on
Yeah, no,
it
no, no,
or
no, 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 no. Just
just
drag.
the mouse?
Yes, just the mouse. Just drag it. Just click and drag. It goes there. Just click and drag. Click and drag. It goes there. So, do we understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand? Do you have any question before I proceed? So now,
Okay. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
no, no, no
So
problem.
the first click and drag you did
Uh-huh.
was from this home to
Yes.
the
Then,
next one. It was not to the app to the next page.
sorry, come again.
Okay, so on this first
Yeah, this is it
this
now.
home page,
Uh-huh.
yeah, this home page, the
Uh-huh.
first click and drag you did
Eh,
was from the home to
yes.
this
Yes.
icon.
Yes.
You didn't move out of this page. Why?
What do you mean? What do you? No, you don't.
This
You don't.
dotted
You don't need to
line.
move. Look at it. It's just as if you are connecting. We designed this page. This page is what? Home page. This page is what? Calendar, right? This page is
Yeah.
what? Look at this. Okay, let me show you something. From the way we designed this thing, do you know the reason why we have different colors under here?
Yes, it's
Why?
because it
But that is
highlights
showing
the
the
part.
actual page, the
Yes,
content of that page,
Exactly.
of the icon.
Yes.
exactly.
So now this we are on page. On your normal app, you can move from one page to another page, from one page
Okay.
to another page. So now on our home page, we are on home page now. So for us to be able to go to um what's to task page, we need to link from home page to task page. We need to link from here to here. For us to be able to go to analytics page, we need to move from home page link. Can you see? You just drag it.
Yeah.
You just drag it there.
Okay.
Now, so when you get here, also you need to do this from now. This page is for what's it called? Tax page. So you need to link everything again from here to here. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah, from here to here, from here to here. Same thing to this place. This to home. Do you understand?
Yes.
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 So that is how it works. So let's see now. Let's see. Can you see that this two is working? But this will
Mm.
not work. Okay, this one is working actually. This will not work because
I've not linked.
we've not linked it. So now let me what was it called? So because we have not linked it, so let me now tell you the beauty of what component does. Do you know we have to link one after the other, one after the other? After linking this one, this guy, we link this guy also. Then we link this guy. Then we link this guy. But component has made it easy for us. Let me disconnect all of them. Let me disconnect it. I'll tell you why.
You disconnect by deleting
No, no,
them.
no. You can just click and drag it out.
Okay.
The way you drag it in, just drag it to empty space. That's all.
Okay.
So now look at let me show you. It's not working anymore. None of it is working again. So now this is the beauty of what component does for us when we get this section. Do you see this component? Just where is home? This is home page, right? Just how many do we have? One, two, three, four. Home page. Go to home page. Tax page. Go to tax page. Analytics page. Go to analytics page. Profile page. Go to profile page. So instead of us join the wire one after the other, it does everything for us. See, let's click outside. 1 minute. Everything is linked now. Let me show you. See? Can we see?
Yeah.
Instead of us joining wire to wire to wire from joining the wire from each page to each page, just create a component, join the wire to each of the pages one after the other. Then you are good to go. Let me explain again. We have a component that we created already. This is the mother, right? What you just need to instead of us, before we link from home, we link this, then this, then this go to profile. We come here, we come here, we link. No, it's not easier for us. In as well, we have a component. What the component does, components will just help us to link. So home, all of them will go to home directly for what's it called for task. When you link it to task, all of them understand, okay, oh, our mom said when you see this icon it has been linked to this page. All of you go there when they click it. Same thing to this section, same thing to this section. So now we can easily navigate between our app easily and flexible, no stress.
Wow.
Yes. So that is it about component and prototype or wireframing.
Components and prototype.
Component and prototype. So, do we have any question? Do anybody have any question? Do we have any question?
Personally, don't have any questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So, if you don't have any question, that
When
is
I watched it, I yes.
sorry.
I said when I watch it again, I will
Yeah,
get everything.
yeah. So, everybody, thanks for your time. So, what we need to do today is this is our assignment for today. The first thing is we complete. Where is it? Oh, don't tell me I delete it. Oh. Okay, I'll find it out. We really, where did I delete it? Okay. So what we need to do is we do. So, do anybody have the copy of the stuff we have here? Let me check. I don't have it anymore. God of mercy. I think I'll find it. I'll find it out. I'll put it back. So there is one this thing now. This section I want us to complete it. Then the next one is complete the I need to find this thing out. Really. Shit. Where can I see that? I don't know. Okay, I'll find a way to get it across to you guys. So you complete this
All right,
section.
sir.
You complete this section. You complete the remaining two section here, and design an analytic section of anything. Anything. That's all. That's all we need to do. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
We not stop today.
No. It's fine.
Thank you so much.
Today we are going to get light.
Today we gonna get light.
Today we can't get light. We don't go snap.
Okay. Oh yeah. Let's know now. Okay. Let me hold on. Let me stop the recording first. Let me stop the recording.